Hello everybody! Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Zoe Home Inspired Living. If you're new here, I'm Rina. And to my new subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. Last week, I celebrated my birthday, and 2 days after that, I celebrated at home, very quiet. I'm going to show you some of the highlights of our quiet dinner with family. And 2 days after that, we went to a hotel for a one-night staycation with the family. I haven't been away or far from home for the past, I think, 18 years. 18 years because of my illness. I'm unable to travel so far away, even beyond, let's say, 30 kilometers. But I desired to have a staycation with the family in a favorite hotel, because our company, yearly we have technical seminars that are held in that hotel. And also when Hannah celebrated her debut when she turned 18, we were still in the old house then, and I was sick. I was just in bed, and so I was the one who prepared all the hotel reception and everything. So it's the same hotel. It's in Richmond Hotel in Eastwood in Quezon City. And the night of her debut, I was just at home with our helper and my caregiver as well. And I even had an attack that night, but I just prayed and I recovered. So the family and Hannah and her friends enjoyed that night, but I wasn't there. And so it's the same hotel. I wanted to visit it. So that's what we did. I'm also going to show you the highlights of our staycation in Richmond Hotel. But before all that, I'm going to show you my huge decor haul, because I found a supplier or seller of not too vintage, but they are also lightly used home decor, and the selections are really very interesting, and I like them all. That's why I have them here, and I'm going to show them to you before my birthday highlights. So the very first, I have this set of vintage crystal de Flandre Paris crystal stemmed glasses, and there are 2 sets of 6. Actually, the one set has been reserved, so these are about 7.5 crystal glasses, and I have 6 remaining, so I got them. They were just stored, according to the seller, they were just stored in the cabinet for years, never been used. And the next, I have this set. I don't really know the source, where it's made. Set of 6 of this colored glass goblets. They are opaque white, and there's also this tumblers. It's from one source or seller, and they are substantially heavy. Both are set of 6. So it's quite interesting to see white goblets like this. It's made of glass. I remember we have a collection of pure black glasses back in the province in our ancestral house. But these ones are white, and they are quite tall. I'm going to put them up for sale in my IG store. Now we are done with the stemmed glasses. I'm going to show you this 2 pairs of This one, the first one is Mikasa. Mikasa, I think I have quite similar in the display cabinet, and this is a dual purpose. This one for bigger candles, and this one for the tapered candles. So it's a set of Mikasa candle holders. And this one here, I think because of the design, the pattern is exactly the same as Crystal Dior's Longchamp crystal glasses. So they have the same design. And so I think even if there's no sticker, I think that these are Crystal Dior's France crystal candle holders pair. And again, I would like to reiterate that these have all been thrifted. Next, we have this vintage brass and glass candle holder. And it's a good thing because it has this plate. It's frosted glass plate. And what I plan to do about this plate is to, for example, this is the candle. I'm going to put like Christmas decor, like wreath or some berries, or faux branches like that around this for Christmas. So wouldn't that be perfect? Now I'm going to show you the decor, which I really find interesting. They are not vintage, but it's just so, I think it's just so exciting to use them for tabletop decor, for the coffee table or the console table like that. So I have this, and actually, so these are porcupines, and they really hurt. The spikes, they are really very sharp. And these are supposed to be coin banks, but of course I'm going to use them as a decor, or I'm going to sell them as decor, tabletop decor. But the spikes really, yeah, they hurt, and they are substantially heavy. Porcupine, they are porcelain porcupine decor, so they can go together. You can't carry them because the spikes are very sharp. So like that, you can use them on the coffee table. We have this, and I really like them. Sadly, there's only one white. So I have this ceramic bowls, and they are in top color, these ones, and there's textured design of a leaf. So I have 3 small ones and these 2 big ones. This one is the design of the leaf is in matte, it's not glazed. And so I just love them. The colors, so neutral. Now this is what I plan to do. I have shown you this in a previous video. It's a ceramic leaf dish, which is heavy. So I think that it is good to use this for these eggs, like that. And because they are quite big, oops, like that, maybe. Or maybe standing. Next, I have this. This is a porcelain bird, and this one is matte finish. It's kind of rough texture birds. So I plan to use them in a tablescape for Christmas, featuring maybe white and red themes for my Christmas table. Or even before Christmas, I'm going to show you some tablescapes, Christmas tablescapes, and this will be perfect. And then I have these flamingos. They're also porcelain. Yeah, and there's a mark at the bottom, but I can't quite make it out. I think these are just numbers. So they're just so cute. This one here, they are flamingo lovers. And what I like about them is that they have this design. It's not solid pink, but there's that like gradation of the color. So yeah, look at those designs. And in between, they put gold leaf as an accent. So yeah, and they are substantially heavy. They're just so cute and so pretty. And then I have this. It's a stoneware, black pigeon. Yeah, it's a black pigeon. And I think that it's very heavy. I think that it's perfect for the shelves in the library perhaps, or on top of a stack of books on the coffee table. This will be perfect. So it's rounded like that. It's a stoneware black pigeon. This is a ceramic dog decor, and it's also substantially heavy. So it's just simple like that. It's in all black color. I chose this because, you know, the simpler it is, the more, you know, elegant it is to use as a decor, as compared to if there are a lot of colors going on. It's kind of noisy. So this is just black, and so I think that it is also perfect to use on top of the stack of books or on the shelf. And then I have this pair, and I think that they can be used as bookends. So it's a pair of ceramic chrome finish elephants, and the design is just so cute. Yeah, so they are bulky or chubby like that. And yeah, I think that you can use it, the pair, as bookends like that, or just a simple decor for the coffee table. And this is a ceramic porcupine vase. It's, yeah, I think it's also high-end because there's a mark at the bottom, although I can't read it. And yeah, it's quite heavy. And look at the design. It's a very fat porcupine. Look at the back. And I just love the color. They just blend so well. Like with these eggs, you know. And so it will be great to put some fresh flowers into this, or even, you know, cuttings of philodendron like that, or ivy. And I have these 3 birds made of resin, but it's solid. It's thick, solid, and quite heavy for each piece. So it's solid resin, and the finish is silver. Yeah, metallic silver. And I wish that I had 4 of them for our table setting, because I can use them to hold, or yeah, to hold a place card in place for Christmas. But I'm not really a fan of silver. So what I plan to do with these birds is to dry brush them with metallic gold to make them two-tone. I'm going to show you when I'm done with that. So I have here 3 pieces of porcupines again, and they are made of solid resin. And the good thing is they have a felt bottom so that it won't scratch the surface of the table, for example. And there are 3, and what I plan again to do about them is to dry brush them with metallic gold to make them two-tone. These porcupines, I know that they can be an all year-round decor for tabletop or the shelves, but I think that they are also perfect for Christmas. I don't know, we don't have porcupines in the Philippines, but I think that they are, yeah, they can also be decorated. They can also be used to decorate for Christmas, these porcupines. Now I have here shrimps. These are gold finished shrimps, and I think that the material again is resin, and it's just so brilliant because yeah, they copied the details of the shrimp, and I think also that this will be exciting to use on the table setting with the gold accent like this, the shrimps. Yeah, so one of these days I'm going to use them for my table setting. Now the very last set in this huge decor haul, I have this porcelain Christmas trees. And yeah, I have 5. You know, I imagine, for example, setting the table for Christmas. So there's a long, for example, greens at the center, like pine branches, and then pine cones, and then interspersed within the branches are these mini Christmas trees, like that. And maybe I can also add these birds in between for a white and red Christmas theme. So that's all of my huge decor haul, and most of them will go to my IG store. Some of them I will keep. Now I just wanted to show you my gifts from very special subscribers and friends from Canada. And these are the ones which I also mentioned in my birthday celebration. So because I collect napkin rings of different shapes, kinds, and sizes, and colors, and materials. So these are ceramic napkin rings. And yeah, I just love them. There is this design all around. And I think that these are maple leaves. I can use them for Christmassy. So they blend so well with the decor that I got. And later, after I have shown you my birthday table, because we set the table, it's just a simple setting because we needed to use it. So it's not that, you know, full of so many decorations. And also I'm going to show you our staycation in Richmond Hotel, where I really enjoyed it. It was a short time, but I felt so wonderfully, beautifully blessed by the Lord Jesus for all his goodness, his enduring love, and faithfulness. And I'm going to show you that. I had so looked forward to using this vintage Murano hand-painted goblets that I thrifted earlier this year. And so I carefully chose my table elements around the colors of the glasses. And so I chose these vintage Wedgwood, Etruria, and Barlaston plates featuring a cluster of flowers. And since I also wanted to use this pair of Carl N's porcelain candle holders, which I acquired not so long ago, I needed to match the more pink roses with pink napkin rings. And of course, I used my me-made lace-trimmed table napkins. They just look so beautiful, don't you think so? The centerpiece is one that I made at the start of the year using faux flowers in a huge vintage Italian crystal and brass vase. This time, I just freshened it up by adding more flowers that hang lower to the table like that.
Happy birthday to you. You sing. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Di ko kaya. And now I'm going to open this gift from my dear friends in Canada. They are Paulina and her mom, beautiful mom, Olivka. So now we're going to open. Actually, I received this September, early September, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So there is a card. Oh, I ripped the wrapping. Anyway, there is a card here. I can't remove. A gift for Rina from Olivka and Paulina. Thank you so much. So, for 3 years now, they have been sending me gifts on my birthday, and for the first 2 times, it was kind of late. The first one was January of the following year, and then I think the other one was just like the same, or maybe a month late. But now they are 1 month early. Napkin rings, it's a set of 8 napkin rings, and they're also porcelain. Thank you so much, my dearest Paulina and Mom Olivka, for all the love, prayers, and your thoughtfulness. You live so far away, across the pond, as they say, because I'm from the Philippines, because you love me just as much. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I send back the blessings to you. Love to you always. My husband and I left the house around 9:30 in the morning. Hannah would join us after work and Tim after school. They would both meet us at the hotel. I was quite dizzy when we reached the hotel, but I was thankful that it was generally quiet, and I just focused on recovering after the short trip with a portable fan. While waiting for the time to check in, Felix and I had a sumptuous lunch at the hotel lobby. We booked a family suite but were quite disappointed that it wasn't what we expected. It was our executive assistant in the office who booked the room, and I didn't bother to ask for pictures. Overall, though, we are deeply grateful. While waiting for the kids, Felix and I ventured out of our suite to the second floor where it's joined to a mall. We had dinner at the hotel's cafe and bar, and it so happened that there was a singer singing songs from the 70s and the 80s, and it was just so lovely. Later on, a group of school teachers arrived. It was International Teachers' Day then, and they even joined in the singing. We were all singing Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley, and it was a wonderful night. Too bad I had to mute the sound to avoid copyright infringement. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I have encouraged you to continue to hope and trust in the Lord and to have good and great expectations from Him, for He is faithful. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.